Good morning students. In the previous class we have observed the physical properties, colligative properties and kinetic properties. Let us see today optical properties. So generally optical properties we are going to speak about the Tyndall effect. So generally we say that blue color is in sky and the sea water is also blue color. Okay, so means what here? The sky, sea water is visible blue color and also the dust particles whatever it is there, the cinema hall screens we are saying. So due to what it is going to observe, so because of this soul particles only we are going to take Tyndall effect here. So what do you mean? So for example, let us take a dark room. Okay, so whenever you take a dark room, assume that this is a dark room. Okay, so in this room, open at one corner a small window. So whenever you are opening a small window, automatically you will visible sunlight. Okay, so this sunlight will come, if you have observed clearly, like a cone shape it is to the wall. So if you have observed what happens here, it is clearly, if you have observed, the dust particles is also rotating in this. Okay, so means what here? The air and the dust particles is a solid dispersion phase and air is a dispersion medium. So you are expecting light. So due to what we are expecting light, a beam of light is observed. So because of this only we are exhibiting light. So means what? By this what we can say, the scattering of light means the scattering of light by colloidal particles in all directions. We call it as what here? Tyndall effect. So when a strong beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution, so air, assume that air is a colloidal particle and dust particles is a colloidal particles. Okay, so whenever we are passing a light, so we can visible light when we view a right angle to the instant light. So means what here? This is due to the colloidal particles, means the colloidal particles observing light energy. That's why we can able to see the light. So by this we can define Tyndall effect is nothing but here the phenomenon of scattering of light, the phenomenon of scattering of light by soul particles. Soul particles is nothing but what here? Colloidal particles. This one we call it as what? This is nothing but Tyndall effect. So here the beam light or cone. So like this we can observe the light. Yes or no? In the sun we can observe the light in a dark room, one dark room. So means what? Because of this light by the soul particles only we are calling as this beam of light, we call it as what here? Tyndall beam or Tyndall cone. Okay, so because of this light beam from the headlights of, for example, if you take headlights of a car on a dusty road, we can visible light. Yes or no? And blue color of the sky, sea water, so and also twinkling of stars, these all due to what here? These all due to the scattering of light. So here let us take simple example. Here we are taking light. Okay, a lens and here. So if you have observed here, this is a true solutions. So this is a colloidal solution. So if you have observed here, whenever we are passing a source of light, some light we are passing. So whenever you are passing light through lens, so true solution means if you take clear liquid, okay, so let us take, this is a water, this is a milk. So milk is nothing but, milk is a colloidal solution here. So when you take water, it will not absorb light. In water, the light is not absorbed. So why? Because it is a true solution. True solutions is nothing but what here? Clear solutions. So after that, this light is not passing here. So if you see milk, milk is a colloidal solution. So if you have observed this, the light is going to pass in the colloidal solution. Means what? In colloidal particles, the light is forming. So light beam we can visible. So means what we can say? In colloidal particles only we can visible. This is scattering of light. Okay. So means what here? In colloidal particles only we can visible the light. So examples we can take blue color of sky and sea water. Okay. So and also we can take twinkling of stars. So these are all the examples of the Tyndall effect. So by this what we can say, true solutions is not shown by the Tyndall effect because the ions or solute molecules, they do not scatter the light due to, because what, the particle size is also very less. Okay, so only true solutions can only visible under the, why? Because the particle size is more. Okay, so this is nothing but here Tyndall effect. So generally here, how it will visible sky as a blue color and also sea water. So if you have observed here, sky, air, first of all, these all will be in the atmosphere. So in atmosphere we are having some gases, yes or no? So gas we are having and the dust particles. So gas molecules like O2, N2, CH4, H2. So these all will be under gas molecules. So these gas molecules plus dust particles. So dust particles and this gas molecules. So this is nothing but solid. Solid means what? This is a dispersion phase. So this is nothing but dispersion. So whenever this dispersion phase is combining with dispersion medium, so automatically we can visible light. So here also same thing here happening. So because of the dust particles is, so what happens here? The dust particles whatever we are taking, so because of the dust particles only, it is combining with the gas in the atmosphere air. So to visible the color of the sky and also sea water, the stars, and also you can visible in the cinema theaters also. In the theaters also the screen will be large. Yes or no? On our back side they will be keeping some light, they will be showing. So whenever they are showing light, this light and dust particles will absorb. So after that we can visible the screen. So because of this only we can visible the, means because of scattering of light in colloidal solutions, that because of that only we can able to visible all these things. This is nothing but what here? This is nothing but Tyndall effect. So this Tyndall effect will be having some factors. The scattering of light depends upon wavelength. What is the wavelength we are using? That one we can take. So means what here? It is inversely proportional. Wavelength is nothing but what? The successive troughs and crust, we call it as wavelength. And also it is having some wavelength which is inversely. If suppose wavelength increases, scattering of light decreases. If light increases, wavelength increases. So inversely proportional. And also size of the particles. Based upon the size of the colloidal particles only we can able to see the color. Means orange color, orange yellow, orange red, purple, violet. And if you have observed the sunlight, so if you have observed sunlight, I mean not sunlight, if you have observed sun, so sun will be some orange yellow. So means what? It is having diameter 6 into 10 to the power minus 5. So like that we can visible the size of the particles. Okay. So and also refractive indices of dispersion phase and dispersion medium. This can be visible under the ultra microscope. So this is nothing but Tyndall effect. Now let us see electrical properties. Our next topic here, last property is electrical properties. Electrical properties, in the name itself we can see. So it is showing some charge. Charge is nothing but what here? Some positive and negative charges it is showing. Means what? Colloidal particles. Colloidal particles exhibit either positive charge or negative charge. So these colloidal particles will also act as charge. So that one we call it as what here? Electrical properties generally. If suppose positive charge is having, that one we call it as positive soles. If suppose negative charge is having, negative soles we call it as. So here we are going to take some ferric hydroxide as we have discussed in the previous class. So means what? Presence of charge means all the particles of dispersion phase. So whenever we are having dispersion phase, very less quantity, it will exhibit positive or negative charge, and dispersion medium will carry the opposite charge. So then what will happen? It is exhibiting, if suppose it is having positive charge, dispersion phase, the dispersion medium will be negative. If suppose dispersion phase is negative, the dispersion medium will be positive. So then the colloidal particle, how it will become? It will become neutral. So because, for what this one will happen? So because of this. So means here we are having electrophoresis and also electroosmosis. So here we are doing the adsorption. So adsorption will be the common. So means what here? Let us take example here. For example, in Bredik's arc method, if you have observed, the negative charge on the metal sole is due to what here? Adsorption of hydroxylum. Means in peptidization we have observed clearly that ferric hydroxide is combining with ferric ions. So then it is giving what? FeOH tries Fe plus 3. So this is nothing but what? This is a positive sole. Why? Because it is giving positive sole. If you have observed As2S3, arsenic trisulfide and sulfide. So you are getting As2, S3, S2 minus. So this is what here? Negative sole. Okay. So this is nothing but, so this is the representation. And also ionization we can do. So here not only this, we are having different types of examples: silver, copper, gold, platinum, and also metal sulfides like Sb2S3, CDS, gum, starch, soap, dye stuffs. So these are the examples. For negative soles, what we can say? This is one example, and also Sb2, S3, CDS, and also gums, starch, soap. So these are the examples of the negative salts. And coming to here, we can take Az, gold, silver, copper, platinum. So these are the examples of the positive salts. Okay, so whenever it is exhibiting the colloidal particles, whatever it is exhibiting charge, we call it as what here? Electrophoresis. So what do you mean by electrophoresis here? The exhibiting of charge on the colloidal particles, means the colloidal particles exhibiting charge, we call it as what? This one we call it as electrophoresis. Okay, so for example, if when a soul is placed in an electric field, we are placing a colloidal particle in electric field, so then the colloidal particles move either cathode or anode depending upon the charge. So means what? The moving of charge, the migration of colloidal particles under the influence of an electric field towards an electrode, we call it as electrophoresis. Okay, so now let us take diagram here. So a U-shaped tube we are taking here. Okay, so this U-shaped tube consists of two electrodes. We are placing two electrodes. One is cathode, one is anode. Okay, this is electrophoresis diagram. So this is nothing but colloidal particle, means we can say soul particle. Okay, so in the inside of electrode we are having water. So this colloidal particle what we have taken here, this is a As2S3. The negative charge indicates As2S3. So this is consisting of a electrophoresis apparatus consisting of a U shape provided with two platinum electrodes. So these two are what here? Platinum electrodes. Okay, so when we are taking a platinum electrode, and also we need a stop clock where it is connected to a funnel. So here there is a stop clock, it is connected to a funnel. So this is nothing but reservoir. Okay, so what happens here? A small amount of water is placed in the U tube. if you have observed, here we have observed in this water is present, okay, and when you placed, so there will be a soul is taken in the reservoir. This is a soul. This particle completely is in the reservoir, and here also soul. Why? Because it is jelly like compound, and here water. So jelly like compound and water can stay. So and also what happens here, the stopcock is opened first of all, and the reservoir is raised to introduce the soul in the U-tube. So when you open the stopcock, what happens? It is going to flow in the reservoir in the U-tube. So nearly we are applying current here is 50 to 200 volts. Okay, so 50 to 200 volts we are connecting here. So whenever we are applying current, so it is passed by terminals of a battery. The colloidal particles move towards the what here? Electrodes. So means the movement of colloidal particles, if you have observed the position of here, the negative charge, whatever negative charge, if you have observed with a negative with our eyes, the negative charged arsenic sulfide, so it is moving towards what here? Positive side, means the cathode is moving towards anode. So if you have observed, means the direction of movement of colloidal particles in electric field, so it can determine the charge of the colloidal particles. So by this what I have told, the migration of colloidal particles under the influence of an electric field towards an electrode. So when we placed an electric field, a reservoir here, the colloidal particle arsenic we have taken, so the negative electrode what happening, it is rotating to positive. So the dispersion phase what here? As to S3. So wherever it is traveling, dispersion medium. So this is water is a dispersion medium. So As to S3 is what here? Dispersion phase. So this is nothing but dispersion medium. So this is traveling to. So what I have told you, if dispersion phase is negative, the dispersion medium will be positive. If it is negative, this one will be the positive. So if you have observed clearly here, under the influence of electric field, this is cathode, this is anode, this is cathode. So means what? It is traveling, the cathode particles is traveling through the opposite direction. So under the influence of electric field, we call it as what here? This is under the electrophoresis. So we are having electroosmosis also. So electroosmosis also same thing, but here we are having semi-permeable. Osmosis is nothing but what here? We are having wet clay. This is wet clay. We are placing electrodes, 2 platinum electrodes plus minus with original levels. So here, what do you mean by electroosmosis? What we can say? The movement of dispersion medium. The movement of dispersion medium under the influence of electric field is known as what here? Electroosmosis. Okay. So here what happens? Either colloidal particles is having positive or negative charge. So and the soul as a, by this what we can say, that it is electrically neutral. So whenever the dispersion carries equal, so negative and positive will become neutral. So means the neutral solution. So what happens here? The dispersion carries an equal but opposite to charge of the colloidal particles. So automatically will move in opposite direction to the dispersion phase under the influence of electric field. So if you keep dispersion phase is a stationary motion, so means what here? Which is in a constant motion. So generally it move towards the other electrode. Means what? Only dispersion medium you have to rotate. Dispersion phase, whatever you are taking, that should be in the constant motion. So the apparatus we have taken with a semi-permeable membrane. This wet clay consists of a negative soul. This is a colloidal particle. Okay, so this is nothing but negative soul. The remaining all is water here. So the positive charges only here. Why? Because here we have kept what? This is a constant motion. This electrode will be in a constant motion. So this is nothing but water. So to the negative soul, what happening? Because of this, means the tubes are filled with water at the same level only. So whenever the potential difference is applied between these electrodes, the dispersion medium is moving towards what here? Negative electrode. So means what? The charge on the medium is negative, positive. So similarly, if you take positive colloid, the electroosmosis will take place in reverse direction. So this is nothing but electroosmosis and electrophoresis. So these two are the properties of the electrical properties. So this is nothing but properties of the colloidal solutions. Tomorrow let us discuss about applications. Thank you.